Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is, I guess you can almost say it's sort of a bad update, but it's not really bad. If you do regularly follow my series and you're a great fan of this channel, I would ask you to please watch this whole video, just so you can understand here. So, let me just go here to the videos, and I'm actually going to go, you know what, I'm just going to show you here how many videos there are. This is just how many I've done since I've returned. I mean, just look at this. This is only 2 months ago, and we're already like 200 videos in or something. I don't know. It's just, there are a lot, I mean a lot of videos on this channel. They just keep on going. And the whole thing is, this is only in 7 months' time. And I guess the only way I'm able to really get this done is if I do one every single day. So there. Yeah, that's the end there. So if I've basically done a race every day since I returned 6 months ago. This was the first one I did, right here. You know, this was back on April 1st, 2015. Right now, you can see the date there, it's the 29th of October. I have basically done a race every day since April 1st. And that's ridiculous. So, I just really can't keep up with that anymore. I mean, I've tried to do this. And of course, school started about 2 months ago for me. I've been sort of able to get it all done, with a race a day. But I just haven't really been able to do it. And I'm kind of at a point where I don't think I should continue doing them every single day. So, what I'm going to be doing, what I originally thought of doing the first season of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series is to have races only 3 or 4 times a week. And that is what I'm going to do now. From now on, starting next week, races will only be shown on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, not every day. So, yeah. The whole problem of why I haven't done this yet is, this series, these two series here. The Air Electric Pro Series and the Hers Elimination Series. But, I'll go into this here and just show you the latest one. And, get here. Let's see. 34 views, 5 likes. It's not really anything special. So basically, I'm doing this series because I know there are a few people watching it, but they're not, that one's 5 likes. That was uploaded on Sunday. Here's the race that I just uploaded like less than 2 hours ago. It already has 5 likes and 20 views. So it's quite obvious that you guys really don't seem to care too much about these two series here, but you do really care about the daily series. So with that in mind, I don't think I'm going to be feeling as bad about doing this, but I am going to probably, most likely, cancel, I guess you can say, these two seasons. I think I'm going to do one more race in the Hers Elimination Series, but the Air Electric Pro Series is done. And I'm going to say that now, 6 races into the season, it is done. There is no need to do one more race in it. So, the reason why there isn't a need to do one more race in it is because you look at the point standings here, and you see Austin Spencer has a 37-point lead. The most amount of points you can get in one race is 25 points. So Austin Spencer, he is the champion in Season 2 of the Air Electric Pro Series. I'm done with the Air Electric Pro Series. It's not returning. And, yeah. Then, with the Hers Elimination Series, I probably am going to have one more race in it just to finish it out. Because, the last race can't be Watkins Glen because, Tyler Selzman had an advantage. So I probably will do one more race in the Hers Elimination Series. It'll probably be at Daytona. And I'm not entirely sure when that's going to be, but it'll be sometime. So, I'm saying this, the Air Electric Pro Series Season 2 and the Hers Elimination Series Season 2, they are canceled for the rest of the season. They still count as official races, though, and, it's going to be a 6-race season in the Air Electric Pro Series and 7 races in the Hers Elimination Series. So, Austin Spencer is the Air Electric Pro Series Season 2 champion, and we'll determine the champion with one more race in the Hers Elimination Series. So, get that out of the way and all that. So, another thing, I had the sinus for it uh, last Friday, and this race here, which is the Great Pumpkin 500, will be uploaded on Saturday instead of Friday like I originally planned to. Now, I should be able to get the next Truck Series race up tomorrow. I haven't recorded it yet, but I should be able to get that. So, you're probably wondering why am I going to a lower number of races? Well, I mentioned school. I'm in my junior year of high school right now, and that's quite a bit. And on top of having to do pre-calculus most of my life now, I'm also the secretary of my student government, and that takes time. And if you don't know what that is, I take the minutes, I write the minutes out for all the formal meetings in my student government at my school. That takes time. As a matter of fact, I haven't even written it out yet, and I need it tomorrow, so I kind of need to do that. I'm going to do that right after this. But, with all the school I have, and especially pre-calculus, that is frustrating. It's objective, so I can do it. It's not like art where it's objective. But, it's frustrating, and it takes time. And I gotta say, I'm a junior in high school now. I'm not this isn't like the summer anymore. We're in October, the heat of the school year. I just don't have the time to do a race every day. And since I kind of upped my game a little bit with the editing, that also takes time, and I just don't feel like doing it. So, because of this, I am limiting the amount of races I'm doing each week to 4. Originally, it was every single day of the week. That's just ridiculous. So, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Those are the days you will see races on this channel. The first day that we're not going to have a race is probably this Sunday. You'll see one on Monday, but you probably won't see one on Tuesday. You won't see one on Tuesday. I'm not going to do anything on Tuesday. But yeah, this is not going to cut into, when I'm going to finish the Turkey Hill Series and the Napa Truck Series out. It's not really going to affect it too much. I do 5 races a week in each of those series, and I'm cutting it down to 4. I'm canceling these 2 series so I can work on these 2 up here and get them done, and I don't have to really affect them, because, let's put it this way, if I were doing these 2 series, I'm only going to do 1 race a day. Basically, I would be doing all 4 of these series at the same rate, and I don't really want these daily series to be going so slow. So that's why I'm canceling these, so I can get these done in a good pace, and we can get to the next series afterwards. But yes, the Air Electric Pro Series and the Elimination Series, they're canceled. I'm sorry, but I just can't do it anymore. I need to cut something out, and this is what's going to be cut out. And that means that weekly series are basically going to be cut out too. Now, when it comes to the IndyCar Series, which will come in March, I'm not entirely sure if that'll be weekly or not. I'll have to figure it out. But for now, I can't really do a weekly series anymore. They never really got anywhere. Nobody really watched them. And they're just taking up my time, for what they really are. So, that's why I'm stopping these series so I can focus on these and get these done and out of the way, and then we'll move on to the next series. So yeah. Sorry if I wasted your time there. I didn't mean to do that. But I hope you understand, I just don't have the time anymore. I got a lot of things going on. I'm basically just, I'm doing school and I'm doing this, and that's about it. I really need to focus less time on this. I'm still going to be here, I'm still going to do a great amount of races. You probably really won't notice that much. I mean, we should get this series done within 2 months, easily. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm cutting the amount of races on this channel, but I think it's about time I do that. I just feel that I focused on it way too much. It's been affecting me in school. I mean, yesterday I took the PSAT, and some of you probably have taken that before. You know how it is. But that just wore me out yesterday, and I didn't feel like recording a race, and I was behind in school anyway. It was just a mess. It really was. So, because of that, that just made me think, you know what? I need to stop doing this every single day. I need to do this a little less frequently, and still frequently enough that, people aren't going to think my channel's dead or anything, So, the days you will see races on this channel will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are the 4 days I will upload races, and that's all I plan to upload. Now, on a different note here, with my stop motions, I did finish the great or the what was it called? The Reese's Pumpkin Shootout. I had to cut it down to 5 laps, but I did finish it at least. I'm just not sure if it will be up in time. So if I'm not going to be able to get signups done for it and it edited and everything and uploaded by Halloween, and I'm not even going to bother with it. We'll just have to see if there were to be signups for it. It would probably be tomorrow night. It might be tonight. I don't know. I'll just have to figure it all out. I got stuff to do after this, so I really don't have the time to do the signups for that right now. But we'll just have to see if that goes or not. And yeah. So thank you guys very much for watching the whole thing. If you did, I appreciate it. I hope you understand. And yeah. So the videos just aren't going to be as frequent anymore. And I'm canceling the Air Electric Pro Series and the Hers Elimination Series. So those are kind of the only bummers of this video. Not too bad, I'm not completely leaving YouTube again. Oh, let's not go there. I'm not doing that again. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. And thank you for appreciating, Thank you for appreciating. Thank you for understanding is what I meant to say. Thank you for understanding that I just really can't do this every single freaking day. So yeah, thank you guys very much. And yeah, that's about it. So, hope I didn't waste too much of your time. So yeah. I think that's it. I can't end this thing, right? Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. And I will see you guys later.